Tuning to JOCTOBER podcast. Got my boy BURR in the building, 2 times. Got some new music for the drop. Yeah, this shit right there.
That's your money shit. 2 times. That's your money shit. Yeah. That's your money shit. Blicky in the car, all of my watch. Lifestyle crazy, really living like a stalker. Out of town, I'm in the phone car, I'm fucking talking. Nigga, bad bitch open her ass, she see me hop out double lock. Blicky in the car, all of my watch. Lifestyle crazy, really living like a stalker. Out of town, I'm in the phone car, I'm fucking talking.
Now tuned to an episode of JOCTOBER podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the link button below. If you didn't catch the next episode, hit the link button below too. Got my boy BURR in the building. What's going on, bro? What's
going on with you?
What you on, man?
Cool.
Chilling.
You see me?
Bro, hype stuff. Get to it. Yeah, how your day been so far?
My day been cool, man. I just been out here working.
Working?
I got LA working. Just trying to create content, to continue to build my image.
Bro, what's new with your music? I see you got a song just dropped.
Yeah, I just dropped Rookies. I actually recorded that song last year, but I just put it out this year. You feel me? I always knew it was something that I wanted to put out. I just had to, find the right time to do it.
Right, for sure. Keep, staying consistent with it. I see you've been doing that a lot. What's some of the artists you've been wanting to work with?
I ain't gonna lie, I definitely want to work with Sosa.
Bro, you gotta work with Sosa.
That's it. Trippy Red.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty.
That'll be alright.
People like that.
Bro, that's the way. Talk a little bit about, where you come from. I know where you come from.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your upbringing, so people know who you is, your lifestyle and everything.
Shit, I come from the east side of Chicago. I really done lived all over the city, rolling, out west. Shit, I spent time really everywhere.
Travel. How was it like, being from the city of Chicago, seeing obstacles you went through, motivating you to where you at now?
Say that again.
Like, what got you to motivate you to get to where you at now? Like, coming from Chicago, seeing the environment, just keep
really just being out there, watching my surroundings and shit, like seeing everybody, what they doing. You feel me? Like when you a kid, you don't really understand what's going on. So like, the older you get, you start to see like, damn, this person in the same spot they was in when I was a shorty. You feel me? Right. So they be like watching your surroundings and then just seeing like making a conscious decision and saying like, I don't know this for myself. You feel me? I know I gotta do better than this. So that's what really motivated me to get the fuck on.
Yeah, because like you see, you gotta move smarter. Like as you get older, you see what situation you want to be involved in. I kind of experienced that too when they come to LA.
Yeah,
getting away from the city.
Yeah, it's kind of just like Chicago a little bit.
Why you say that?
The politics are a little different, but it's like the city life, fast paced. Everything is going on so fast, so it's like it's just like the city. They be on the same shit too. So
yeah,
it's like just like the city. You just gotta be careful everywhere you go.
You gotta watch who you be around and shit too, though.
You gotta watch who you be around, and you gotta make calculated decisions.
Yeah,
like everything you do. People don't think that way, but you gotta move calculated. You feel me? That's how you survive. Like, moving calculated.
Especially like in LA, a lot of rappers been down up there.
Yeah.
So like you see, you gotta move calculated. Watch who you be around.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's been a lot of rappers down there, but a lot of that be coming. I feel like be coming with people trying to be like in the mix and stuff, like like trying to be too friendly, being in situations like there be people going like you might meet an artist, right? Mm-hmm. Like this nigga my homie, but you going to meet up with this nigga. It's 50 of his niggas, but it's one of you.
Right.
You feel me? That's automatically putting you at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? And there be a lot of motherfuckers getting caught in situations like that. That allow shit like that to happen. But if you don't get nobody a chance to get ready for you, you know what I'm saying? They'll never be ready for you.
Yeah. You gotta stay on point too, like you said. Stay on 10 toes, stay ahead of the game. You know, that is true though. What's so, you know, you doing the music and everything.
Yeah.
What's some of your goals you got this year? You know, finish the year out.
So finish the year out, I just want to put out probably like 2 more singles, and then I want to start working on the tape, EP. You know, put that out. Really, that's the main thing.
You got
Just get these 2. I ain't came up with a title for it yet, but we close. We close for sure.
You gotta get some of those.
I just be working so much, I don't really be thinking about it. You feel me? I just be where it's like every time I record a song, I listen to it, play that bitch out, and I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna record again.
You be second guess yourself sometimes?
Nah, not really. It's just like, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, I don't really feel pressure with nothing that I do. I just feel like whatever task it is in front of me, I'm gonna handle it. You feel me? Like, when shit like that, like, this is my first interview. You feel me? I can sit up here and be nervous as hell right now, but it's just like, you know?
Right.
It's an interview, so it's like, to be in different places, you gotta step out your comfort zone and do different shit that you're not really used to doing. Like, you gotta allow yourself to grow. Like, that's the only way you can grow is by being uncomfortable. You feel me? Like, uncomfortableness it's like, that should show you like you're on the right path. Like, you know, if you constantly find yourself being in uncomfortable situations, damn, like, you get a new job, damn, I don't like this new job, I don't feel comfortable with this, ain't something I'm used to doing. But it really could be good for you, you feel me? You just gotta mentally train yourself to like say, I'm gonna stick this shit out, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna do this, and this is what I'm gonna do, and you know, you just gonna see where it takes you, you feel me? Like, a lot of the outcome of shit be your mindset, you feel me? Like, if you go into shit with a bad mindset, then you're more than likely gonna get a bad result, you feel me? Like, that's how the energy works.
Yeah, I feel like that plays a big role. You think negative, then you'll go your way.
So you think negative come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think positive come to you. Like, that's something I've been practicing for a couple of years. Like, really just learning when to, you know, just take certain shit for what it is.
Yeah. I'll be saying, you know, you stay on point. You know, you always working in the studio.
Yeah, sure.
How many hours you been in the studio a day?
Usually I'll be like 5 hour sessions.
Yeah. How many songs you doing in 5 hours?
It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might just want to record straight through. Sometimes I might have the guys in the studio with me, so I'm coming in and out the booth. Like, it just depends. But more than I'm definitely gonna get at least 4 songs done. At least 4 songs.
I've been hearing like some people be saying like when they be in the studio, they buddy kind of motivated. And there be times they want to be solo, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like I create the best when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I probably could have like, you know, somebody come with me, like one of the cameramans that I'll be with or something like that. But as far as recording, I feel like I'm way more creative when I'm by myself, because when you got people in there, it's nothing but distraction. You feel me? It's good to have people in there though too, because it's like you can have them listening to it, and then it's like they might hear some shit that you ain't necessarily hear, so they can help you, you know, better your song and shit. So expand your horizon. So it's really like a 50-50.
Yeah. That I can agree with you on that. What was something like that motivates you to get to where you are now? Like someone you looked up to?
You said somebody I looked up to?
Yeah. Or just like something that inspired you to get to where you want to go?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, it's really a lot. When I look around, when I see like where I come from, right? You know, my neighborhood, it's not, you know, it ain't no Beverly Hills and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like, when I go out into places like the suburbs and I always see the big houses, since a kid, I always be like, damn, I'm in a big ass house. You feel me? So like, seeing shit like that growing up, and then it's like the older I'm getting, I started to see more, you know, luxury aspects of life and shit. So it's like, damn, you feel me? Then I'm studying new people. This person got this going on. This person got that going on. It's like, damn, they successful, you know? Like, I want to be successful just like that, you know? For sure. Like as far as like figures, I'd probably say like watching somebody like Floyd Mayweather. Like, he a boxer, but when you look at his lifestyle and his career, you feel me, like he done came from one place, but now he at a totally different place in his life. You know what I'm saying? Now his family don't gotta worry about shit. He constantly working. You know what I'm saying? So that they don't have to work. And that's what I'm trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't necessarily saying I'm trying to take care of everybody, but I'm trying to make sure that the people that I love and care about is taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
I see, because I know you, since you just mentioned that, I want to talk a little bit about like generational wealth, like having money, your kids. A lot of people just having money and not putting it up to business. How you feel about with that little situation?
Like saving money, basically.
Yeah, like people spending money nowadays on fast, but not spending on like getting credit, putting money into stocks and all that.
Yeah, like I mean that's the generation we live in. I feel like the generation we live in is focused on the now. You feel me? Like I don't really feel like we concerned about the future. Like, but it's certain people like myself where I say I'm concerned about the future, but that's because I done had really life experiences that made me had to grow up. You feel me? Like real fast, like more than the average person my age had to do. At the same time. So like I feel like that when I look back on it now, I'll be like, I'm glad I went through those situations. You feel me? But then the shit sucked because I'm like, damn, this shit sucked. Man. This shit fucked up. Like, why I got to go through this? Why me? You feel me? Like, but now it allowed me to surpass other people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and not even with a scratch. You know what I'm saying? No, sure. So I feel like you just gotta really. It's all about making a decision to like go back to the topic we was first talking about. Like, what makes you want something? Like, it really just go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make a decision. Like, if you want something, you have to actually want it. You feel me? A lot of people want shit, but you gotta go get the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, if people wanted the information, I feel like they would go look for it.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people like us don't go look for what they're supposed to.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it is some circumstances where like people just don't have the right resources around them too. You feel me? Like, and when you don't have the right resources around, sometimes it's hard mentally. You gotta fight that every day. So it's like, damn, I don't got the right resources around and nothing around me. I can't do nothing. You feel me? Like some people just get into that mindset, but you have to have a real like strong will to want to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, cause like our community, like you just mentioned where you from, do you feel like people get an opportunity to be able to get another step, or like like the system's so crazy?
Yeah, I feel like where we from, bro. I feel like it's dangerous, and like, it's treacherous, like. But I feel like at the end of the day, there is people from those same environments that have made something way better than themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody in the hood is like, when you move to like big cities, they say big cities is melting pots. But if you think about it, the hood really is a melting pot too, because it's like you got a hood, you might have a group of Grammy motherfuckers, but then you got the nerds in the hood. You feel me? Then you got the doctors in the hood. Then you got the athletes. You feel me? Like it's all different types of people that come from the same environment. So I feel like some people just allow their circumstances to overcome them because that's really what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like some people say they don't have a choice, but like I feel like you always got a choice. You might make bad choices sometimes, but you always got a choice. You feel me?
Yeah. So, like I feel like some people put the wrong people around when they complain about it.
Yeah.
Not trying to change the situation.
Having the wrong people around. I feel like you are who you hang around. So if you hang around people that ain't really doing shit, then more than likely you probably ain't doing shit.
I always want to ask you this too, though, bro. A lot of people be saying, like, how you feel about the situation with Biggie and Pac? Like, who you think at the top of the chart between Biggie and Pac?
At the top of the chart?
Yeah, like, who you gonna take between Biggie and Pac?
Man, that's a hard question.
Yeah, you know what it said. I would hear this one.
I say I'm personally more of a fan of Pac than Biggie, but I feel like they was both like on the same level, greatness.
Right.
But I feel like I'd probably take Pac
I would say I'd take Pac too. It's hard though. Biggie was like that. It's just I heard more Pac songs than Biggie too though.
Yeah, I just feel like when we was from, like, people love Biggie though where we from though, but it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Pac, I feel like Pac was just more of an energy. You feel me? He was more of an entity, like than Biggie. I don't know. They say Biggie was bigger than Pac, but I don't know that.
Yeah. That's why I say, look, it's
that's
tough.
hard. I feel like Pac was way more interesting than Biggie.
Yeah.
He had more substance to his life.
Like me,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'd say Pac, for sure.
Who do you think one of the hottest producers I got in the game?
Right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I feel like it's really the underground producers. Like people you and I don't even know. You feel me? Like, it's just, there's so much talent everywhere. I feel like the mainstream producers, a lot of them, I feel like, one of my personal favorites though is 808.
808?
Yeah.
Big Sleep.
Yeah, 808, that's one of my favorite producers. I feel like he created a sound, but he can step outside that sound and still put his own sauce on that shit and make it just sound raw as hell. Like, then you hear all the other producers he got under him, like D-White Crazy. Like, shit, crazy. But, you know, they like that for sure.
No, he hard. I like that little tape him Swerve did. That's how I really got on him though.
Yeah, that's really when I had. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, I've been watching, because I used to watch Waka Flocka and Gucci and them back in the day and shit, so you feel me? He was with them, and then I was watching him then, you know, I always hit the South Side tape. That shit sound raw as hell, you know, the way he did it.
Game, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro, the way he did that shit sounds so raw, and then it's like, you just know when you finna hear the South Side beat, that South Side, you know.
That shit be hard as hell.
Yeah. Well, I feel like he one of the hardest mainstream producers. And he probably one of the most underlooked too, though, I feel like.
He be getting blackballed sometimes too.
I mean, shit, motherfuckers say that. I feel like he just be himself, shit. You can't, people don't like people when they be themselves. So shit, I feel like he just be himself.
You like, you know, and some people you too, you don't like work with other people, you know, to yourself. Really, you
ain't gotta work with them. If you don't want to work with nobody, shit, you ain't gotta work with nobody. It's all up to you. You feel me? Like, it would be good to, but it's really all up to you. It ain't nothing personal though, you know. It's just all up to you. It's your preferences.
Look, I want to talk about this, like the way, like in 2013 in Chicago, like I feel like people don't give us enough credit in the city. Like how the wave started all the way, not how it is now. Like it's real.
I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like now, back then, everybody was on that shit. Like anywhere you go, you tell people you from Chicago, damn, you from Chicago?
Yeah.
You from O Block? That's the first thing.
First thing, yeah.
Like, nah, I ain't from O Block. You know, but now I feel like it's been so much that happened in the city. It's like so many people that have died. You feel me? So many. It's just so much shit that happened. But I also feel like people always look for a reason for Chicago people to make a mistake. You feel me? And do some dumb shit. But like, we all human at the end of the day. You feel me? We all do dumb shit. Everybody does some dumb shit. But I be feeling like it's a lot of pressure on us to like keep up a certain image. You feel me? Like, but you really just need to be yourself. That's what I feel. You know?
No, it's true, because I ask that because, like, you know, I see other cities supporting each other, like on the music side. And we just the bad, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel like we definitely the bad, but that just comes down to, like, you know, the Chicago politics. You feel me? Like, it's all, you always got to pick a side, you feel me? You can't really be in the middle. Niggas don't like people being in the middle of shit, so it's like, motherfuckers be wanting you to pick a side, you know what I'm saying? That's what Chicago is all about, picking a side.
You ain't gonna get no better.
That's why you just gotta get out the way, and you do your shit, get out the way. Like, if you try to be in the way, then that's when all the extra shit comes.
Yeah, nonsense. Or you trying to go back home, see some of your people, niggas be feeling some type of way.
Yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna lie to you. It be that, like, you moving yourself out of the environment. So like sometimes motherfuckers try to play bang games.
Yeah.
You scared to come back to the rack. You ain't in the rack no more. You feel me? You know, just saying dumb shit like that's just life though, gang. That's how people they want misery love company. You know what I'm saying? Misery love company, motherfuckers miserable about their life, their situation, so they want to make the next motherfucker just as miserable. Like, make them feel bad about them growing up and growing in life. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to look up 10, 20, 30 years from now, some of the same motherfuckers from the block, they going to still be on the block.
Yeah, no, for real. Doing the same shit.
The same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Maybe back like, you too Hollywood, you too good. You don't hear all that, man.
Yeah. Sure.
You do move like a ghost, though, I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta move like
stick it and move.
You gotta stick and move.
Yeah.
You know? Stick and move. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Look, alright, well, the TikTok to yeah, man, I had to do that. So I the season had started. I want to ask you this. So I know you probably ain't been watching a little bit of it. Who you got winning? Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl this year? No, they probably the sports side.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I want the best to win.
Yeah, now I was just gonna ask you because they expected that.
Yeah, but I'll probably say I'm gonna go for the Chiefs. Yeah, that's my backup team, bro. You feel me? Like, that's my favorite team outside of the home team. Yeah. I'm always be a Bears fan just because I'm from Chicago. So, just like I'm gonna be a Sox fan, and I only watch baseball.
Well, think of the journey we've been going through with the Sox, though, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, that's been decades, man. That shit been decades, though, man.
I'm gonna try to watch some shit this season. I ain't really been watching that shit. Yeah.
You always
I barely be watching TV. I barely watch TV.
That's why I say you probably ain't really been watching. I know I be every time I see you in the studio working or something. Yeah. Being active.
Active with something. I don't like sitting back. I feel like I gotta do something that's productive every day. Yeah. Like I don't like just sitting around and letting the day go by. Like unless I'm just super, super tired and my body needs the rest. Yeah. Like I don't really just like being unproductive. But I gotta do something. You might find $1 million plan.
Out of nowhere. Just like that. Yeah. It's true though, bro. So I see you got the tape dropping. Music coming out. You got a song dropping this week, don't you?
Nah, I ain't got a song dropping this week. I'm just doing some videos this week, but I'm gonna drop them probably in the next couple weeks for sure.
Talk about a little bit like how the process is, bro. Like trying to, everybody link up, do the show, cameraman, you want to film, trying to set the dates up, you want to travel here to be at this location. Talk a little bit about the process, man. Like see.
Well, when it come to doing business, I just like things to be structured. Like I like to make sure that I'm not really like a last minute. I really got out of that habit when I was a teenager, bro. Like doing stuff last minute. You know what I'm saying? It's holding yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hold yourself accountable, then other people more than likely gonna hold themselves accountable when they're around another accountable person. You feel me? So like, the process really ain't too much though. I hit them up. Like I hit up my videographer. Like I want to do a video. We said, "What to do a video?" You feel me? I asked him, "Is he available around this time?" I gave him a time frame. You feel me? Then when I figure out an actual date, I tell him this date. Double check with him, and he confirmed it's a go. Like, the recording, I'll be in the booth. Shit, I'll just be the main producer that I work with. I feel like he be testing me, gang. It's like, like folks, I'll tell him to send me some beats.
He crashed today.
Nah, he'll send me some beats, but like he'll send me like probably 1 or 2 beats, 2 maybe 3 beats, and then we get to the studio. He got a whole arsenal of hard shit.
Dang it!
And then it's like now I'm on the spot. You feel me? So now I gotta come up with some raw shit on the spot. You feel me? Because I ain't on everything I get on. I try to like make it sound good. I ain't one of them rappers that just be saying any fucking thing.
No, that song we just listened to is hard as shit.
Yeah.
Y'all can't hear that yet. Y'all can't hear that yet.
I don't even be writing this shit though. It's like it just be coming to my head fast as hell. Like,
man, that shit ain't that easy.
for some people it might not be. But I'm a quick thinker anyway. Though. Like I be thinking quick.
You always be
like I always had to think quick and shit. Cause like I feel like growing up, shit. My parents they used to test me to think quick all the time. Like they used to, you feel me, throw little shit at me. You feel me, and be like, you gotta think quick. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what the world gonna do to you.
I go in that studio and get the stuttering like a mother. I don't know what to say. All
that shit,
all types of shit.
That shit really easy.
So I see you. That shit, you do your thing, my boy.
If you could talk and have a conversation, you could rap, man.
You think so?
If you put your mind to it, bro, anybody can be a basketball player, anybody can be a football player. Yeah. Unless you got a real disability or something, you know? It disables you from doing shit.
A lot of motherfuckers up there line their music too, though.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers line their music, but you gotta line your music a little bit and make the shit sound good. That's the point of the music, to make it sound good. So, yeah, a lot of motherfuckers might be lining their music, but it is for entertainment purposes only, bro. Yeah. That's what that shit is.
Get that check. Now I'm gonna keep coming with some more shit. Talk a little about like the industry, like like in LA, I be seeing how people want to fit in. You got to know this person, get in. You got to know this person, do that. You feel like a lot of people be trying to be something in.
Where LA?
Yeah, like just in general, like in this industry.
In the industry, I mean, shit. I feel like there's a lot of people trying to be something they ain't everywhere. But I feel like in the industry, bro, you definitely gonna meet a lot of fake ass people before you actually meet the real people. Yeah. Like, it's just like if you in the streets or trying to find a job, like, you feel me? Like, you gonna go through 100 jobs trying to find the right job. You know, like, or in the streets, you trying to get some shit, you know? You gonna fuck around, find 50 middlemen before you get to the real person, you know? Yeah. Like, that shit it's just about staying consistent. Yeah,
you know, I want to ask you something else too. Since you in LA, what's some of the food spots you been hitting up there?
I can't tell y'all that, man. Yeah, he be
oh, bro, you had the spots.
Yeah, I gotta have the spots. Man.
Yeah, you can't get out one of them out.
I like hibachi.
My bro, hibachi.
I love hibachi.
Yeah,
LA hibachi be different.
Yeah, why you say that?
That should be different.
That shit true though when people say that?
That shit different, man. Like J-Man, it hit different.
He said J-Man, it hit different. The sauce and everything.
It be the way they cook this shit, I don't know. It's like, that shit just be on point. The chicken be the right way. You know, it's hard to find good chicken and shit nowadays when you eat out. So, like, they chicken be just, it be that. You feel me? It be perfect. The shrimp. I like chicken and shrimp, so that shit just be cooked to the teeth.
You got me getting hungry as hell now. You try that shit out before I believe out of here. So just watching people. Say, what's about a couple places you be going to? You come up there to kick like a little spot you like to go to.
Shit, I be all through this bitch. I've been in the hood, I be downtown, Beverly Hills. I really like the hills and shit, bro. I like to be out that way, bro. In mansions and shit. I don't really like, circulating in all the super populated areas and shit. I'll be there though, but it's just like, I mean, I'll be cool, bro. It's just the way I move, bro. I be feeling like safe when I move because I know my intentions.
Yeah.
I know anything can happen at any time, but it's like I'll be on point anyway. So, bro,
Gotcha. You be moving in a different way anyway, shit. Yeah. Especially up here, you don't know what the fuck. These women up here crazy, niggas up here be tripping.
Yeah, for sure.
You got ice on, they treat you different up there.
That's it. What
it is.
Most places you got the shit on, they treat you different.
Yeah. It's just, come with a lot of problems too, though.
Yeah, it could come with some problems for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely come with problems. But that's what I say. You got to know how to move. Like certain shit, it's not even about being tough or not. Like certain niggas, I ain't tucking my chain. That's a bitch move.
Yeah.
But this shit is chess, not checkers, bro. You trying to be macho man out there, this ain't even where you from. Like, you going to places where you not from. Like, you don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know who's who know who.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like coming from a major city, that's the mindset I got. Cause it's like, you know, in Iraq, a motherfucker might see you, call another motherfucker, man. Next thing you know, it's 4 niggas hitting the corner.
Oh, bro, wait for it, you know.
That's the mindset I got. So I move with that mindset everywhere I go. That's just, you know, that's just me.
You feel like family members be like, I mean, people probably watching shit like, he lit, let me call him a faves and shit. And it was never that for you though when shit was hard though. You know?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think about that shit all the time, bro. Like, people definitely be pocket watching. Like, it'd be crazy though, cause it's like a motherfucker to see you doing something for yourself, and it's like they mad at you for doing something for yourself, or feel some type of way for you doing something for yourself that you done work for, gang, and you done put in a lot of work and hard work, restless nights and shit to get. You feel me? Like, and they think like, oh damn, he getting this. Let me ask him for a couple dollars. You feel me? He got it. The whole time it's like, I just seen you spend this whatever, you know. I just seen you spend this, and what you mean? Like, I go through that shit a lot, honestly. Like, that shit be, it's nerve wracking for sure. Like, but like I say, it's mental. Like, it's important for people to be aware of their mental health, especially dealing with that. Like, people having a misconception of just because you might look like you got it or got something going on, you don't need to be checked up on, or like people just think it's okay to ask you for stuff all the time. Like, it's a lot of shit that motherfuckers don't even know that you're going through. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers will call you and ask for something, don't even ask how you doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit that start taking a mental toll, especially when you waking up to that shit on a daily basis, or waking up to it every other day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit gets stressful.
So that's a lot of toll on them too.
Yeah, it definitely, it's a toll for sure. But then you got homies and shit like, you know, let's go back to what we were saying earlier. Once again, the Biggie Pop shit. Like, I think Biggie made a song. He said, "More money, more problems," or some shit. Like, as a kid, I ain't know what the fuck that shit meant. But now I know what that shit mean, gang. Like, more money, more problems, gang. I feel like a lot of people be saying like, damn, I want a lot of money and shit, but I feel like God put people in positions for certain reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you might have something that the next person might want, but they ain't ready to handle that shit and everything that come with it. So God didn't put them in that position to have it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, having money, it comes with responsibilities, because one, you gotta manage it. You feel me? And then you gotta be aware of all of the people that want your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you get money, bro, it's always somebody that's gonna need something. It's always gonna be a situation. Oh man, I'm finna get kidnapped. I need 100,000.
Hold on, you self finna get kidnapped.
I'm just saying, like, makeups and everything. And shit.
But no, motherfucker come with you some shit like that.
Motherfucker come, you know, motherfucker come with some shit. It's crazy shit. And like, I done heard too much crazy shit.
For everyone, nigga, my country got told ID. Man, get the fuck up out of here.
But I ain't gonna let those too. You gotta be aware of certain motherfuckers too, though. Like, even your own homies game, like, you gotta set boundaries with them and shit. Cause like, I ain't gonna let personally, bro, I hate going places with certain motherfuckers and shit. And whatever the occasion is, let's just say we go into like a restaurant or something. Like, they say, "Oh, we cash only." Motherfucker, oh, I only got my card on Cash App. You'll be waiting on the Cash App for 3 years. You feel me? Like,
nigga think, oh, he
or motherfucker, vice versa. Motherfucker go into a card only establishment. Oh, I only got cash on the game. You got me?
You got me?
Like,
all in your ass, you got me?
It be shit like that. I hate motherfuckers that do shit like that. That shit probably one of my biggest pet peeves, because it's like, now you put into my expenses that I didn't plan out for myself.
Like, I don't even care what you gotta do, but you gotta pay shit.
Yeah.
That shit be crazy. So we got the music. Boy, lit now.
Yeah, man, I'm still working, man. I ain't gonna lie. I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I still got a long way to go. I'm really just, I'm just doing what I gotta do right now. Bro. I'm gonna get that over for sure.
Bro, you young, bro. Shit, look old as the fuck you is, shit. Bro.
Nah, that was.
Look, that
the first time I seen you, I'm damn sure he has. How old he is? He's 16.
That was
a full beard. What the fuck?
That shit old as hell.
Shorty, 16, looking like he a 30-year-old.
Old as hell. Boy, that was the same height. I say, fuck all this shit. I be 16. I'm making fuck
This is crazy.
So, bro. Hey, what the name BURR come for though? I want to ask you that.
BURR.
That shit catch BURR2X. That shit hard though.
Man, BURR really, I ain't gonna lie to you, BURR came from me basically running a joke on my teacher in high school. Man.
Yeah.
And bro, like when we used to do assignments and shit, I used to write BURR on the paper and shit. You know when they say write your name?
Yeah.
I used to just write BURR on that motherfucker. So his ass would get the paper and start giving them bitch out. He such, you know?
Yeah.
BURR, who the fuck is BURR?
Who the fuck is BURR?
So ever since then, all the people in the class started calling me that. So yeah, that name kind of just stuck with me. You know, when it's a group of people, then they spread the shit, started calling me the shit in front of other people. Then they started calling me that shit. So the name just really stuck with me then, since then.
I said, folks went too much Burberry because they had BURR.
That too, though, I do wear a lot of Burberry.
You wear a lot of Burberry.
Definitely wear a lot of Burberry.
You got to sponsor your ass at this point.
That's one of my favorite designer brands. A lot of people don't like Burberry, but that's one of my favorite designer brands.
Why you think like?
I don't know, man. It's personal preference. Personal preference, bro. It'd be, hype beat shit like that.
Yeah.
Like people just go with the hype.
Bro, that shit, Burberry got some good shit in it.
Yeah, they be having some shit for sure.
Bro, especially when up here downtown too. They be having that shit in there.
I ain't never been to the one downtown. I ain't been to the one downtown. I've been to the one in Rodeo. Yeah.
What's some of the cities like to go shop at?
Shit, here.
Sure.
Atlanta. Shit. I feel like Houston got me having some shit. Houston be having some shit. Miami.
Yeah.
I ain't shopped in New York yet, but I still want to go to New York. Motherfuckers be telling me this.
I be here in New York.
Let's check out some shit.
I feel like Chicago don't have shit in the mall.
No, it be shit in the bag.
They be going out quick though.
It do, but I feel like if you a nigga that shop in the regular, you gonna have that shit. And there's so many places to get it from though. Like you got the little boutique stores like Unique and shit like that, like Success, shit like that. You gonna find a whole bunch of them bitches, Boneyard, shit like that, Round 2, all that type of shit. There's so many different places to get shit from, right? It's a major city though, just like I feel like all the major cities is gonna be the places with the best clothes and shit. Yeah. Especially the most popular major cities,
Motherfuckers trying to say Chicago so small, I feel like it's big. I mean,
Chicago big as hell. It's just, it seems small because everybody know everybody. And it's like, if you don't know a motherfucker, somebody you know don't know that person, bro. You feel me? Like, that's how Chicago is. Like,
so you do so my people, I do so your people. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, you don't know who the fuck know who. That's why you gotta just be on point at all times, man.
Like, yo, old
don't
never
old
man.
That's what I'm saying. Never say too much.
Yo, but you get to school,
exactly. My mom went to school with your mom.
Small world type
Small
shit.
world. That's how that shit be though. Yeah. Like, it's just like, that's why I always tell you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Yeah.
Bro, you do.
Gotta listen more than you talk.
But when niggas be talking too much, don't be listening.
Don't listen at all. If it says some shit, man, motherfucker, that's all the ingredients they need.
Look, you always observe to be sitting there like the people to see it.
Yeah, man, I be letting motherfuckers talk, man.
You got a sponge too, though.
That's the show, though. You gotta be a sponge.
Yeah.
That's how you learn different shit.
You gotta let me get on them songs too, though. Play. Show got that JOCTOBER bird drop, boy. we gonna do? Drop in 4 months, we gonna get a song?
Whenever you ready.
I'm just talking, boy, I ain't gonna get up there. That's what I was there.
Whenever you ready, man. We can do whenever you ready.
Yeah. We gonna shoot the video and everything?
We can shoot a video.
I say that.
Do it.
You lit. So being rapping, man. What's up?
You can do whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna let you. Man, it's gotta be. You be the first rapper podcast.
Hey, that'd be hard though.
You got your own podcast. You know, and you rapping. That's hard. Like,
I'm gonna change the game. Look, what's the bro that they play ball? He be rapping.
It's a couple niggas.
Bridge, was it Miles Bridge? I think.
Oh yeah, Miles Bridge. Yeah, he actually decent too.
Oh, he decent. He decent.
For all y'all that don't know what decent mean in Chicago, decent it can mean a range of things. Like we just say decent for everything.
People do like, we should be decent. I'm like,
yeah, because when you go other places, when I do go other places, then I'll be like, damn, that shit decent as hell. Like, they be like, damn, I'm decent.
That's all. It ain't good enough. Like, it's decent.
Like, it's decent.
Like, it's good. Well, I like it. Nah, that shit is crazy.
No, decent could really mean raw as hell.
Raw as hell type shit. That shit is true. Hell, that boy Bridge, this shit hard though. Yeah. Bro, I've seen a lot of niggas that be rapping. Like Damian Lillard, he hard too.
I ain't never heard of his music. He
wrote
at basketball, but I ain't never heard of his music. I didn't even know he was rapping.
Yeah, both got like an album too.
It's a couple of it's a couple basketball players started. Really athletes in general.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's basketball.
That's right.
You see Antonio Brown,
he a real rock star guy. Let's go to walk real. He
a rock star.
He lit that. He got a whole different way.
Sure.
Oh boy, got the cowboy.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta be a one trick pony, man. You can do whatever you want to put your mind to. You feel me? Like if you wanna be if you wanna build a high rise, you feel me? You can do that shit. Like, you just gotta figure out the plan, you feel me? Do your research. Not your homework.
Do your research, not your homework.
Read your research, man.
It's different, you do your research.
Okay. Just get a plan together and do that shit.
Yeah. So before I let you get up out of here, what's something you can tell the next person that's trying that's trying to get better in life, that's going through the situation.
You said that's going through a situation?
Yeah, like upcoming rappers, people that trying to get their life going, start a business or something.
Yeah. Really, I say the main thing is one, you need to be yourself at all times. Okay? Listen, pay attention. Try to be proactive. Like, try to actually, if you say you want to do something, actually, try to do it. Actually, don't try to do it. You feel me? Like, I know for you probably, I know where you come from, so it's like starting this up could have been, but you did it though. You got to start it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I feel like for people who want to do something, they just need to come up with a recipe, man. And it ain't really that hard. Like, it's really not that hard. You just gotta have willpower. You just need to have mental strength. Like, we all gonna face problems in life, but it's about how you handle those problems. Is you gonna let them handle you? You feel what I'm saying? That's what it really is about. And being around the right people too. You always want to surround yourself with the right people. Like, try to be around people who got the same type of interests as you.
That's what I'm trying to actually do something like.
Yeah, like, just whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to be a street nigga killer, hang with street nigga killers. Yeah, you feel me? Like, you can hang with other people too, but just don't try to influence them to do shit. It's just your surroundings, bro. Watch your surroundings.
All the time. I definitely appreciate you coming on the show too, though, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely got a lot of people some more shit.
Yeah, for sure, but we can get some more shit going, man.
Yeah, I gotta catch him like he can. He be sticking the move.
It's just the first round.
First round, really. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, boy. For sure. Appreciate y'all for tuning in an episode of JOCTOBER. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the link below. Catch you on the next show.
Go follow me on Instagram too, man. And BURR Astronaut Money. BURR astronaut money.
Yes,
Go follow me on Instagram.
Go get that new music too.
Sure.
That's